Greetings. Welcome to Passion Talks. I'm your host, Connie Power, and this is my place, my little sanctuary where I like to come and discuss topics that's on my mind that I felt the need to want to talk about, get some input from others, and also just to release some of my thoughts on some subjects. Now, this place here is designed to inform, uplift, and also have a little fun here and there in between. The topics will vary from one thing to the other. Most of it will be fitness. And the reason being is because by trade and my love and my passion, I am a personal coach. I own a studio, as I have said in previous videos, in Snellville, Georgia, which is a metro suburb of Atlanta, Georgia. And I've been in business for 15 years. I've been a trainer for probably a little bit over that. I love what I do. Also, by trade, I'm an accountant. I went to school for business administration, got my master's and all that good stuff in business and education. And I like a lot of things. So I said I'm going to have this channel to be a place where I can talk about things outside of fitness if I would desire, and things that I like inside of fitness. So that's what it's all about. So I am happy that you joined me. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, all these things. And I love if you can pass on that we have this new place right here on YouTube, Passion Talks, and your host, your girl, Connie. So join me. So today's topic is coming from me being a personal coach. And I'm going to talk about two things. And this is one that's sort of venting, but also giving encouragement. First and foremost, I get the same questions pretty often as a trainer, and it feels like sometimes it's daunting because I keep on answering the same questions. How can I lose weight? Or how can I get motivated? Or all these questions that, would always tickle me that most people know what they need to do. We have these New Year's resolutions, we have these spring resolutions, these summer resolutions, and at the end of the day, you need to get started. You cannot look at your physical fitness as a thing that you put on the calendar for a New Year's resolution. It should be a part of your psyche, your environment, your habits. Just like you get up and go to work, you don't even think about it. Well, most of us do, right? But you don't even think about it. You just do it because it's in you. That's what you do. And that's one of the things I like telling myself too, is that it's just something I do. I get up and be active because it's something I do, not just every other day, but every day we need to be active. I used to think and say, well, as long as you're doing a workout 5 to 4 days out the week, you'll be fine. But I really start beginning to change that now. And the reason I say that, because I start recognizing that many of the people I come into contact with, and even myself, is that we can do so much work sitting behind a desk all day. And that is really taken away where we used to think, well, maybe 4 or 5 days. But think about it. You're working out 4 or 5 days, but you sit at your desk over 10 hours out of the day. So you got to find a way to compensate for that. So that's why I'm all about telling people now, because society way of working has changed to more computer driven than anything. So now I'm all about telling people to move every day, work out every day, go do something every day. And you don't have to go hard every day. You don't have to do that, but you definitely need to make time out in your schedule every day to be active. So when people, that's one of my things I want to also stress, but when people come to me and ask me how to lose weight, it's very simple. They know it's simple. Do not consume more food than you're able to expel for us doing activity, energy, and all that stuff. So basic calories come in, calories need to go out. You need to have a deficit at the end of the day in order to start losing weight. Consistently have that deficit, not every other day, but consistently staying on a plan and seeing the results. That's how you do it and get weight off of you. Unless you got an underlying medical condition that will prevent or make it more harder for you to lose weight, for as taking steroids, because you have to. So these type of things, I'm just talking about in general, the average healthy person, how they lose weight. They do the calculation, which you can find anywhere on the website, on websites for the calculation to lose weight. And once you get that number, you follow a meal plan. People want to get away from following a meal plan, but that is so very much more important because it takes away the struggle of knowing if you're eating enough, if you're not eating enough. So I know I have to pretty much tie my clients into a pretzel to, and I'm doing being figuratively to emphasize to them, is that you're going to keep struggling until you follow a meal plan, because you have to have consistency throughout the day of eating, making sure you're eating the amount of calories that you need to eat, and also the combinations that give you that energy. A meal plan is not just designed to make your life hard, it's actually designed to make your life easier. So in order to lose weight, it's very straightforward and simple. The key of it is that the part that is the hardest, doing it, the process. See, everybody want to lose weight and look great, but no one wants to go through the process of doing it. And that's the part that hicks people up. And that's the part that makes it such a struggle for me as a coach to stop telling people that stop getting on the social media, seeing all these weight loss transformations, but you're not doing what they're doing. But you want the same results, but you want to talk about it, but you don't want to do it. I always tell people the reason why I have been able to maintain my health and wellness, and every year is different. Every day, every year has not been the apex. I don't have years where I'm just fitter than fit could be and doing all types of competitions. And then some years I'm just working out, and it's okay. The main thing for me as a trainer is that I was working out before I became a trainer, and I'm gonna continue to work out if God tells me it's time to close my doors at the studio. It's something that I value because it helps me mentally more so than anything at this junction. That's why I love it. It's the mental. It helps get the clarity. It's a meditation process for me, not just the physical. So I'm saying all that to say, until you realize the importance and you have to make it a priority, it's gonna always be a struggle. You just have to do it even when you don't want to do it. I don't want to do it every day, but it's the discipline that keeps you doing it even when you don't want to do it. So stop looking for motivation. Stop looking for all the stuff that is external, and start finding that desire in you and the discipline to do it, because majority of the times you will not want to do it. Do I want to wake up every morning and go for my run? No, absolutely not. Some days I look forward to it, but I know once I get into it, I feel so much better during, not necessarily always during the whole time, but I begin to feel good as I'm running. And then at the end, I feel absolutely amazing, because I did not betray myself. I got up and did what I know I needed to do. I started off my day doing something hard to do, which makes the rest of my day easy because my mind is ready. I took care of myself first so I can make sure I can take care of others. So until you get that desire, and it can't be coached, that's my whole thing. I say to people, I can motivate you. I can give you a hell of a workout. I can keep you accountable, but the desire has to come from within you. And you have to figure that piece out. And it comes from you can figure it out. You have to want to do it. So no matter what, take your feelings out of working out. Don't go by what you feel, go by what you need to do. Just like you don't feel like going to work, but you go because you know you need to go and you have to go in order to have a livelihood for your family. You don't necessarily feel like every day dealing with your children, making sure they're eating and clothed and stuff, but it's something you do because you know you have to get it done. So start thinking about your workouts that way too, because if you really understood and took time out to know how beneficial it is for you in all facets of your life, I think it would give you a little bit more motivation. It should give you more motivation to want to make it a priority. You're no good to nobody if you're not feeling your best, looking your best, and have enough energy to be your best and be effective. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that piece alone. The other piece I want to talk about for people out there who will work out on the regular, who's thinking about working out, and who goes back and forth and working out. Will we please start taking care of our injuries by purchasing the right equipment, attire to make your workout so much better and much more comfortable. Yes, you can actually go running and be more comfortable with the right shoes. If you have a knee injury, invest in you a knee brace or all these other lightweight braces that make you forget you even have it on. I wear one myself, and it's lightweight. I don't even feel it's on. It's not like the equipment we used to have years ago where you had a knee brace on, you felt it because it was heavy. Technology The advancement in our industry has pretty much got rid of all these braces that are so heavy, unless you got a major injury. So when you have these not injuries or these discomforts, just don't come to me. I get that all the time. Clients walk in and say, "Oh, my knees hurt." Well, where's your knee brace? Always at home. Oh, my shoulders hurt. Did you put muscle rub on your shoulders? Oh, no. So please take time out, get the right attire, clothing. Clothing can make a big difference too. If you're wearing clothing that is heavy, like 100% cotton shirt, it's going to feel heavy. It's going to hold all that sweat in. So get stuff that's worth it. The price points on these things nowadays is very low. You can get dry fit material that's very more conducive to working out, that make a huge difference, allows the sweat to dry much faster, and the wind to come in to cool you off, which would make you feel better. Invest in the right shoes, invest in the right socks. Go get your shoes. And many times, let me go back to this. Many times people wear shoe sizes that they will wear just by, going out. When you're working out and you're sweating, you become active, your feet naturally swells. So say for instance, I wear a size 9.5. Be quiet. Don't judge me. Okay. I wear a size 9.5. I'm a lot of lady. But what I do in buying shoes, I get a size 10. And sometimes it depends on how it fits. And if I want to wear socks because it's cold, I get a size 10. But it's so much more better for your feet, because if your shoe is the right size to allow your feet to breathe and swell like slightly when you start working out, it's no discomfort. Many times people's feet are hurting because they have the wrong shoes on, or the shoes are too small for the activity. Now, if you got a pair of tennis shoes and you wear size 9.5, such as myself, is that it's okay to do that shoe if you just run around doing grocery errands or what have you. But if you're working out and your heat or your body heat will change, which means you're more than likely your feet will swell, you need to get the shoes that's slightly bigger. Invest in socks that are with dry fit. Don't just get the 100% cotton socks. Invest in dry fit socks to allow your feet to dry much quicker and don't get so sweaty in your shoes, which can cause a whole nother issue with blisters, especially if you're working out outdoors, such as what I do a lot too. And most people be outdoors walking and things, because especially as the weather gets better. And here in Georgia, it's summertime. It is hot, but people love the heat. So invest in clothes and attire that's going to help make that more conducive for you to get your workout in. So that being said, I will leave it there. 2 things. People, stop asking questions you know answers for when it comes to your health and wellness, or just any question that you know the answer. It's too much technology out here. It's too much knowledge out here with the advancement of the internet where you can answer these questions yourself. You know what you need to do. You absolutely know what you need to do. The questions you need to be asking yourself is that, what can make me dial into the desire and the discipline? Just get moving. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to do all the notes and look at all the books and read the books, how to lose weight and the videos and stuff. It's easy. Get up and move. Get up and move that body consistently and watch what you're eating. It's not rocket science at all, but you have to have that desire. And number 2, remember my vent for today is that you guys who are working out, look and invest in the attire, the shoes, the braces, the muscle rub, things that's going to help you keep your body with less injuries. And if you do have an injury already, then to help that injury so it's not so painful or discomfort or prolong your injury because you're not taking care of it. It's just too much stuff out here on the market that is conducive to making your workout so much more manageable, so much more safe. So invest in it. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys with all that today, because that's just what I had on my mind today. But it is one of them things I think is so important as a personal coach. And I am also using this channel to encourage. So before I leave, I want to encourage you that if I can do it, to remind you, if I can do it and be active as the way I am, I'm 52 years old now, 52 years wiser now. So I'm going to continue to be active. I'm not going to allow my age as I get wiser to take away from my desire to keep my body as active as possible. I'm not perfect every day. No trainer is, or no coach is. I love eating sweets. I love it, but it's moderation. It's moderation. And make the commitment to yourself. You owe this to yourself. So don't betray. Continue to betray yourself. If you need help, get started. Get you a coach. Invest in yourself with the money because you're worth it. Invest in yourself with the money. And I always tell people, yeah, if you know a friend that would stay with you and do and keep you accountable, go with it. But if you got to beg your friends to get into a workout regimen, just do it alone. Just do it alone, or join a wonderful studio like mine's, Passion for Fitness in Snellville, that will help you stay accountable. But whatever you do, remember you need to stay active. And even if it's not with Passion for Fitness, stay active. I'll leave you with that, guys. Until next time, God bless. Thanks for listening. And remember, subscribe, comment on my channel here, Passion Talks. Until next time.